My name is Dave.
I'm sorry, do you mind if we get a rebuttal in first, and you'll be next? Sorry, Lynn, I didn't see you there.
Just want to get a quick word in here that my first term on city council, I remember took the whole term, the whole 3 years, at our request trying to have a meeting with school board, and we finally did get one meeting. So I just wanted to get that in there, and use the rest of my time to talk about recycling.
Go for it.
I just want to say, he's saying there's no recycling. When the city has some private-public partnerships with recycling programs, you can pick up brochures at the city or public works or at the regional district, and they do partner with the regional district. We have a composting program that's been extended into November. There are plans for further recycling. Unfortunately, that is in camera, and I know what we say in camera doesn't mean a backroom deal. I think if you were at the in-camera meetings, you'd realize it is for the benefit of the community that things are kept in camera. They're not backroom deals. I don't know any meeting that we were in camera meeting just for no reason. There's going to be a landfill in the future, but it costs a lot of money to close the existing landfill.
That's all the time we've got.
Okay.
Thank you. Dr. Baker?
I just want to make a comment about the in-camera sessions. Perhaps they are in order, I don't know. I would like to see a clear articulation of the rationale that a meeting had to go in camera, written into the minutes of the city council meetings prior to the movement and council. It might be great reasons for doing it. There's a lot of speculation going around. I think we can do a lot to clear that up. Maybe there's great reasons for doing it. Let's articulate it. Let's make that clear to people. Thank you.
We've got Ryan Downie, then Brad Pollard.
Thank you. The issue of in-camera meetings is one that, as a taxpayer, you all wondered what goes on in those meetings. The city is obligated under the community charter to hold certain items in camera. We don't have a choice. When those meetings are in camera, they're posted. They are clearly identified what part of the community charter requires them to be in camera, and they are required for the city to do business. I think that the issue is probably that we need to find ways of communicating what we're doing, whether they're in camera or open meetings. We need to, as I was talking to the mayor's discussion, we need to have ways of bringing information to public more often and clearly.
Brad?
I think Brian answered the question properly.
Okay. I don't think that counts as a rebuttal then. And we'll move on to the next question here. Thank you for your patience.
You can keep using your cards and stifle me, you know. My name is Dave Warner. I'm the treasurer of the Terrace Public Library. When the mayoralty candidates were asked about the reduction over the last 8 years in the percentage of the city's budget from 3.6% down, which now amounts to $50,000 a year, two of them answered, well, all the departments of the city were asked to reduce their budgets. Now, anybody with grade 6 math can figure out that if everybody reduced their budget by the same percentage, we'd still be at 3.6% of the city's budget. So I'll ask this to Bruce Martindale. If elected to city council, would you vote to resume or restore the city financing of the library to 3.6%, where it was back in 2000?
Well, that's a great question, because again, it goes back to the immediate question of what resources do we currently have and at what level can we restore? You're right about the numbers on the percentages. What I will say is that I'm very proud of our library, and I understand that it is probably one of the finest institutions of its kind in Northern BC maybe. And I think that we have to hold that dear. And there definitely would not be any less money allocated to the library if I had my way. But what percentage, and for me to stand here and say, oh yeah, I'm just going to give you that percentage right now, I think that would be irresponsible for one, because I haven't seen all the numbers. But two, yeah, irresponsible of me to say that I would just immediately restore it back to old levels. Thank you very much.
Lori, then Marilyn.
I think the question needs to be, not many people know about the budget process, and I know at the school board, we had a budget consultation, and we talked to the community and said, you know, what are the priorities, and set priorities, and then we plan a budget around that, and I think perhaps